Maybe that's why he didn't die. Because he was so heavy, his car was going slower.
No, he didn't flip his car. The other people flipped their car.
That's what I'm saying. He was going so slow because how heavy he was.
Well, it is a Dodge. They're both.
Wow.
And here we go.
Are you? Is it 5 to? Oh
Yeah, it
my
is.
God.
I'm late.
Welcome back to the G-Stress.
Wow.
Welcome back, guys. It is March 15th, and oh my gosh,
Switcheroo and
has it been hectic for the 3 days of free agency that we've gotten? It's been crazy. Baker Mayfield got another job. Sam Darnold gets another job, and Andy Dalton still hasn't retired and gets another job. But before we get into all that, let's introduce our hosts. As always, you got me and my wonderful bearded lady, Steve.
I take that as a compliment. Thank you for telling me that I look
You got Mr. Gumby next to him.
Like and subscribe. I love you.
Hey guys, thanks for coming.
Also, as our trusted Padawan behind the scenes, Johnny G on the mic.
Padawan, you're a child?
May the force be with you.
And so, before we get into free agency today, we're going to talk a little bit about our linebackers coming out of the college. And we just found out today, which we already kind of knew this, Pro Day started today. And Steve has something to say about Jalen Carter.
He sucked ass.
All right, moving on from there. All right, let's move to the AFC really quick. We'll try to move through this as fast as we can.
Hot take.
AFC North. Let's get through our division as fast as we can, guys.
Start with the Ravens. Do it. You won't do it.
Go for Baltimore. Go ahead.
You don't got a hair on your ass.
All right. Nope. Not exclusive tag worth $32.4 million.
He's not assigning that tag.
No, he is. He said he'd play under it. Cornerback Travion Mullins, which I don't know the significance of that signing.
No.
Because they really had an issue with secondary play.
Yeah, they did.
Their safety was the only bright side of their secondary.
Trayvon Mullen, he was the corner that played for the Raiders, who they didn't pick up his 5th year. So that just tells you the Raiders didn't want him.
Wasn't he the one that handed Baltimore the win?
Yeah,
so
probably.
Question one. Does it make the team better?
No.
Well,
You still have Lamar Jackson at quarterback.
How does that make it better?
I mean, I guess I understand him signing the tag because, I mean, you missed 6 games, you still make $32 million. It's a good deal.
So what did I tell you guys in chat? I said you make $32 million.
That's fair.
Well, no, you make $32 million this year, and even if you don't sign next year and they franchise tag you and you still haven't come up with a deal, you make close to $50 million. So you made $80 million guaranteed over 2 years.
We all knew this was going to happen. We all knew there was going to be no market for Lamar Jackson. Mm-hmm. And guess what? You lost. Let's just move on.
Well, the market is everybody. The market is Lamar's smart in this reality that he is making top 5 money.
But he's not top 5.
He's not.
No.
And actually,
he's
the 20th highest paid quarterback right now. So let's move on from there and go to. Well, actually, no. Hold on. What do they do in the draft?
Defense.
Quarterback. Yeah.
I mean,
defense.
receiver. You could say receiver. John, what pick do they have? They have the nobody gives a shit. I'm just kidding.
22nd.
Oh yeah.
There'll be receivers
probably
there.
receiver. I could see Zay Flowers. I could see.
Everybody's got Zay Flowers.
I could see if Jordan Addison falls.
He is.
Because people are saying he might fall. I could see Jordan.
What did I say about Zay?
He's Marquise Brown.
There you go. If
you
he's
guys
2 inches
hazed me
taller,
for
he's
that
AB. So.
All right, so let's move on to Cincinnati.
I'll die on that hill.
Let's go
Dude's
to Cincinnati. AFC North didn't do many signings, so let's go to Cincinnati. Jermaine Pratt. That's it. 3 years, $21 million.
They brought this dude back.
They're worse. I'm just going to say that because they lost both their safeties. Their secondary is hardly lacking. That's what they're going to take.
They're going to draft secondary.
Yep.
And Jermaine Pratt's an overrated fucking linebacker.
All right, so they're worse.
3 years,
and
21?
what do they do in the draft? And they're 28th.
Safety. They're going to have to trade up to get one of their somebody
I'm
that
getting good at
worth
this.
something.
I'm getting real good.
Probably it's either Brian Branch or it's you know what? No, they're not gonna. They might take a corner because Eli Apple is dog shit.
He's a crab apple.
He's toast. I hope he is he still on the team?
I think.
Good. You know he's going to be cut halfway through the year because he doesn't have 2 safeties over his shoulder holding his fucking dick in his hand.
All right,
garbage.
Moving from there, going on to the Steelers. Let's go to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Signed Nate Herbig, which, to be honest, their offensive line sucks.
Herbig?
Cornerback Patrick Peterson. That makes their secondary
that
better.
Scares me.
That's not great.
And linebacker Cole Holcomb.
I don't know who that
So
is.
the Cole Holcomb deal.
That's a good signing.
I said that's underrated for a lot of people that because linebacker they don't know a lot about this kid, and he's been a beast for a while.
It's like the
and he
kid-
Where did he play?
He's what everybody expected Devin Bush to be.
He's a tackler.
Yeah.
He's a tackler, and he can go to the edge.
He just stops. He just
Devin Bush
freaking hugs
was a
him.
bust.
Where did he play? I don't know this kid.
Was it? I think it was Washington, wasn't it?
Oh.
Washington or Carolina? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I think it was Washington.
All right, so then yes, that makes the team better.
But
And receiver.
but their offensive line, I think their offensive line is still an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
so
but where they're drafting, it's
What do they do in the draft, guys? Because I think they're drafting like 18th,
thought they were 16th.
17th.
Oh.
Split the difference.
I could see.
Offensive line? But the problem is, who's there at 17?
Their secondary is a problem. Fitzpatrick's contract's going to run up eventually. They're a defense team first. They always have been.
Corner.
He was with the Commanders.
Okay, so he's pretty good.
They're the same division. Chill.
I could see.
I'm not taking any hate against you.
I could see him going best defensive player. I can also see them drafting a receiver.
Nope. No
No,
way.
I don't think they draft a receiver.
You don't think they draft a receiver?
way.
They
You don't
still-
think
Deontay and
Deontay
Pickens.
is gone.
Tell me
Deontay
the-
is not there.
No,
Deontay's there.
Yeah, he is.
Did
They
he sign
signed
a
a
contract?
five-year
No,
deal
you're
last
thinking-
year.
No.
You're thinking Chase
Chase.
Claypool.
You're thinking Chase.
No.
Deontay
I
Johnson
thought
signed a
Deontay wanted
5-year
out.
deal last year.
That's why he
No.
was putting
he
up such a
talked
bitch
about
fit.
wanting out. But
Oh my
he's
god.
still there.
George
Oh.
Pickens.
All right, move
George
on
Pickens
to the Cleveland Browns.
overrated.
And
He pushes off on people's faces.
Ethan
He's not good.
Piocic, Dalvin Tomlinson, sorry, defensive tackle, and edge Obo Okoronkwo.
Much
Oh, you don't want to spell his full first name?
Oh.
Obo?
Who? That's his first name.
No,
I
it's
thought-
Oboworo
Yeah.
Okoro.
Yeah.
Ah,
A Karanquo.
It's Okoronkwo.
sorry.
Whatever.
Okay, hooked on phonics.
Rare medals.
I
I
literally, that's how they have it typed in NFL.
And they're taking
I
Mozzie
didn't spell
Smith.
it out.
Sick or Pochich?
They're
Just-
taking Mozzie
It's
Smith.
Ogbonia Okoron.
He
Albonia.
calls it posting.
Never heard of her.
Albonia.
I don't understand why they re-signed the center. They have two centers that were supposed to start over him last year.
I like it though because
Smith.
he played. He came from. I don't know.
he looked at the way he played though.
I
He
think
played
he played
very
phenomenal.
well.
He got
When-
help from the guards. He got help from two All-Pro guards.
No, I'm gonna tell you this much: the whole O line changed when Jacoby was out and Deshaun Watson came in because everything changed of the way that they played because they were playing from the shotgun.
Because Posick was hurt or Pochich was hurt.
It's Posick,
and they
you're right.
had the fucking Finman in. They had the fucking Viking. Johan Fruholt was playing center and he was a guard. The Finman.
So,
I don't know why.
draft wise, they're taking Mozzie Smith.
I think they have to. Bring him back up, please. Hey, look! Don't get a first round pick.
Huh.
What is it? What are we? 30?
No, bring up the Browns stuff real quick.
We're
43rd?
46.
42.
I think.
46, 42.
I don't know. It might be 40.
I don't know. It doesn't
I'm
matter.
not good at math. So.
Or okay.
Oh, hold on.
All right.
Nick Harris. Nick Harris is the center.
Yeah.
Nick
that
Harris
we
will be the starter,
drafted.
or should have been the starter.
Well, Cincinnati.
I think so. But he got injured.
42.
So
That's right. Anyway,
Johnny's got all these overlays up.
what the hell are you doing?
Didn't
42.
have anything up.
Oh,
All right,
So what do you guys think?
42,
Linebacker, D tackle is
I-
the two I have them taking.
I love the Mozzie Smith thing.
Oh, okay.
I love if Mozzie Smith hits 42, I'll take them all.
I'll buy a Mozzie Smith
John, what do you
jersey
think? Why
that
not?
night
Why
if
you
they
shaking
draft
your head?
Mozzie Smith.
So they were. I mean, I don't know. They signed the D tackle, which I like. They signed Tomlinson. I like
Tomlinson.
that. You still need help. So I could see them taking a faster edge. I can see because I don't like Nolan Smith in the first. I don't. He's not.
He's a linebacker.
He is. He's
I wish
absolutely an
I
outside
wish we
linebacker.
had a year, man,
What?
I mean,
because whatchamacallit that just got hurt in the combine. I wish we could take him
Voorhees?
42.
You talking about Voorhees?
Yeah.
oh, you mean the guy I talked about?
Honestly-
we were hit. I'm telling you right now.
Could you imagine if we could wait a year?
So
We can wait a
I'm
year.
telling you guys.
Wait, I thought Voorhees is
no,
coming
he's
out of the draft.
ACL.
He is coming out. He tore his ACL.
ACL.
So I could. You know,
We're hitting on some of
he
these
would
guys,
fit-
boys.
He would fit so good.
Look how excited you're
Oh
getting.
my god!
Not to pat us on the back.
He would fit so good replacing.
Oh my god.
But we
Anyways.
talked about this earlier. Not to pat us on the back, but we're hitting on some guys that we've been talking about for weeks.
That they're just now getting
All right,
prompt. They're hip to.
Let's get into the East.
I'm gonna do the hand signals like John does.
Let's jump into the Patriots. Jump it in. All right, they signed Juju Smith-Schuster and let go of Jacoby Myers, retarded.
What?
Big R's.
Oh.
They signed offensive guard
Oh, Juju
James
did
Brent.
sign.
Yeah, tackle Calvin Anderson. They
paid
just
him
solidified their
$11
line.
million. Oh my god.
Linebacker Raekwon McMillan.
That's a good sign.
Cornerback Jonathan Jones, another good signing. And Jabril Peppers extension, 2-year, $9 million.
Deal. Oh my gosh.
That's not. 2 years, and it's up to $11 million with
But
incentives.
still, that's nothing.
And then tackle Riley Reef. So they just solidified that line. So Mac Jones has no excuse if he gets sacked.
Yeah, he does.
Because those linemen are pretty good.
And Patricia's not there now, so he has no excuse.
But do you know what Mac Jones' excuse is?
They're going to get a quarterback and bench him.
He's bad.
Bailey's
Zap, zap, zap.
All right.
Did you notice anything about those contracts, though? They were all 1 to 2 years, except
That's how they've always done that.
Except for Juju. They
That's how
actually
they
paid a
always done
receiver,
that.
but it's only $11 million. That's inexpensive. But Juju will be 30 at the end of this contract, I think.
Go look
They
at their
could have paid
previous
the same thing for
free agency.
Jacoby
They always do
Myers
this.
that they just had.
All right.
Which I did not know. You guys brought that up to me prior.
Yeah.
Yes. So does this make the team better?
Yes.
Oh, I guess.
You solidify that O-line. You get another wide receiver in there, which I would have stuck with Jacoby Myers.
What do they do in the draft? And I think they draft like 14th or 15th. 14th. Safety.
Safety, because they
Brian Branch?
We have 3 safeties going.
Wait, why?
right now.
They just signed Jabril Peppers.
Jabril Peppers is not a safety.
He's like in everything. I don't know. I like Jabril, but
he plays linebacker to safety. He's more of a
he's
strong
a box safety. He's a strong safety.
He's not. They'll take a free safety if any safety.
Okay.
Which is not Brian Branch.
No.
There's not many top.
Gonzalez would be kind of your free safety play.
Man, he wouldn't
but
be it.
He's not it.
You know what's
He's more
really
of a
funny? There is, I don't know
There's
if
not
I've
a
seen
strong
any free safeties.
Yeah,
There's one. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't either because I haven't heard of him.
So the other thing is, I think then based on what you're saying, they could go offense. Wide receiver.
Will Anderson. He fits the Tom Brady memo. Or Will Levis.
Oh, ooh.
No,
you know
they're not-
what?
they're
He
not-
does.
he
He
won't
fits that
draft-
mold,
he won't-
and he's got a bigger arm.
They won't
than both of
draft
them.
that high. They won't draft a quarterback that high.
Hold on.
So, moving on from here, we could talk about it on Big Board Day. Moving on here, let's go to Miami.
Sorry, I'm getting
You're good.
slap happy over here.
They signed Mike White as a backup.
Daddy White.
Re-signed Raheem Mostert. Re-signed Jeff Wilson. You said they re-signed Gaskin.
Yes.
Re-signed Gaskin.
That's right, yeah, they did.
They signed David Long, which that's a good linebacker.
That is a
and
good
then
pick,
they
or a good
made
sign.
that trade for Jalen Ramsey, which to me I laugh at
They
these.
re-signed their entire running back room.
So is there a
Yes.
reason why that Ramsey got traded? Did he want out?
He was the rumors for
Cap
the
catch.
trade talks were happening, but yes, big part of it was cap space,
Cap
So
catch.
this is his third
But-
team in 4 years?
something
Yeah.
like that. But he was saying if he
Sorry, I
did
thought he's not
wanna
a
get
cancer.
traded, he wanted to go to Miami.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it's
I
a-
give
it's a
props
cap
to the
casualty.
I give props to the Rams for trading him.
Yes.
I think Ramsey's a little overrated, but that's
So
just me
question
personally.
1, right? Does it make the team better? Hands down.
Yeah,
right?
I mean
Hands down.
secondary, you're
Defense gets
solidifying
better.
that.
My only issue, I had this conversation with my dad earlier this week, is players don't make a defense better. Coaching makes a defense better. They didn't have any big names
Well, you would just
when
say that as a
whatchamacallit
team.
was there.
Flores, I agree.
So
And all of a sudden they're getting big names, and that defense got worse. Bradley Chubb was there. They
Oh,
moved guys in,
Xavier Howard was a big name.
but they got worse. So I think coaching and scheme has a lot to do with the way the defense.
what do they run?
Jeff Wilson's deal was 2 years, $6 million with 2.645 guaranteed.
So nothing.
Is it Mike
What?
McDaniel or McDaniels is the head coach?
McDaniels.
No.
McDaniel, sorry.
Yeah, it's Josh McDaniels.
Is it S or
Mike
not?
McDaniel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Say that again, John.
Mike McDaniel, Josh McDaniels.
Okay, so he's not a defensive guy by any means.
No,
So
he's an offensive.
No,
guy.
he's an
He's 100%
Mike, yeah.
offensive guru. So he has to have a strong defensive guy, and I don't know who the DC is.
do they run a 4-3, 3-4?
Don't know.
We'll talk about that a little bit later when we get towards the draft. All right.
Okay.
Jets. Let's go into the Jets
JETS, Aaron Rodgers' new home.
because they don't have a first-round pick, by the way, Miami. Wide receiver Alan Lazard signed 4-year, $44 million. Wow, all these receivers are $11 million each.
Too much
Linebacker
money.
Quincy Williams. Why? That's what Juju signed for. That's what Jacoby Myers signed for.
They
all
They've
signed
been
for
more
the same
productive.
thing. He's younger,
I take
and he gets
Jacoby.
his quarterback still back.
Jacoby.
Quincy Williams, 3 years,
Hey,
$18
Juju?
million. Safety Chuck Clark, which isn't he old too?
Chuck Clark's old.
31.
They traded the Ravens for.
He's 31?
Dude,
Third.
they traded the Ravens for a pick next year, a 7th rounder next year.
Oh my lord.
So the Ravens didn't even get anything this year because
Side note: Gaskin does not show up on NFL's website.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yet.
27.
So I think it's expected.
Who I was thinking of.
okay.
30.
Kicker Greg Zuerlein, 1 year worth of 3.5 mil. Does this make the team better, guys?
Greg Zuerlein.
Now let's have the conversation really quick.
I don't think so.
Aaron Rodgers is expected to go there by the end of this week.
Yeah.
Does it make the team better?
I don't know. I mean, Randall Cobb's going
As
to go
of,
too.
are we doing it as of?
I would say
There's
as of
no
Aaron
question that
Rodgers.
he
Yes.
makes the team better.
Who, Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
Look at that wide receiver core.
I wish you guys could see.
What did they do in the draft?
I wish you could see the Mike's face right now.
What did they do in the draft?
Well, they're trading pick.
Quarterback.
So
They're a what? 19.
yeah, but they're trading that to the
Packers.
Packers.
All right.
Jets are 13th.
All right.
I'm not giving up. If
Now-
I'm the Jets, I
oh,
better not
that's-
be giving up more than one first.
Yeah, John.
That's all.
what's
I'm sorry.
What's the Super Bowl worth to you
Johnny. What
as
do
a newfound Jets fan?
Johnny, what do the Jets have picks wise?
He's gonna shank
I think
you.
they only have 5 picks this year.
This difficult.
Well, you know,
You made it difficult.
How did I make it?
you are
I don't
difficult.
know.
Don't put it on me because you made it difficult.
Yes.
I'm not the one that set the buttons.
Oh,
All I did was copy paste. That's all I did.
Whatever.
That's all I did.
Nope.
He's broken. All right.
Very much so.
I think they have 5 picks this year. I'm pretty sure.
They're all going to the Packers.
All 5.
There you
13, 43, 74, 112, and 143. I
Shit.
think they trade the 13th and the 74 this year.
Yep.
So they're going to be stuck with 3 picks in this draft.
Which sucks because they definitely could have taken. They could have taken a stud tackle at 13.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know what? Darnell Wright has been projected late. They might be able to grab him at 43.
All right. Let's move on from the Jets and let's go.
I
to,
would love that. I would love that for them.
Let's go to Buffalo.
Oh,
They
yeah.
signed Connor McGovern, good signing.
That is a good
Linebacker
signing.
Tyler
I don't know.
Matakevich.
Matt Milano resigned.
Milano re-signed. Punter
It's
Sam
just an
Martin.
extension.
Jordan Poyer is back.
Yeah.
And then they signed a wide receiver return guy, Deontay Hardy.
Never heard of her.
Apparently he's re-signing.
So I
That's
think they got a
even
little worse, personally.
Is that because of what they've lost?
Yes.
What did they lose?
I don't know. How much more money is
You
Josh Allen
lost
getting paid this
Micah
week?
Hyde. You lost
That's making
Tremaine
you worse.
Edmonds.
It does make you worse when you overpay your quarterback.
He restructured.
No.
Josh Allen restructured. Von Miller restructured.
I am a Buffalo fan. They will not win more than 11 games this
And
year.
Spotrac still does not have the details on Matt Milano.
And I love Buffalo.
All right. So personally, I think they're just like middle. I don't think they're worse. I don't think they're better. Personally.
Well, draft-wise, I don't know what they do. So.
And then in the draft,
That's fair.
That's tough.
20-something.
Johnny, where's that? They're 23rd.
27.
So they're a little too late
Defense
for
or
some of the
offense?
top defense.
It's going to be defense. It's going to have to be
They're a
defense.
little too late for getting some of the top corners.
They drafted heavy offense last year. They
Edge
drafted
guys,
Shakir. They
tough.
drafted Cook.
Is there a
I
pos-
agree. They did draft a lot.
Is there a
of
what's our position that we think they take?
I mean, it depends.
I think you got to go edge.
That's what
You got to fill. You got to fill.
27, they're going to have to trade up.
You got to fill Miller.
Breaking.
outside linebacker.
Free agent chief safety Juwan Thornhill is signing with the Browns.
Juan Thornhill's on the Browns?
Go!
And also, Saints
an
are
FYI, I
signing
called
former running back Jamal Williams to a 3-year deal.
I called that
Who?
Thornhill
The Saints?
a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Oh, that's
Oh,
perfect. I
shit.
love that for him because
You called?
because
I
if
called Thornhill a couple weeks ago.
if
because
Kamara's out, he's gonna shine in that offense. I
Jerry
love
Tiller
that.
re-signed with Vegas.
guys, Bates was too expensive. Thornhill is
Yeah.
just as good as Bates, and we got him probably at half the cost.
Oh, shit.
$16 million
Juan-
for Jesse Bates
Juan
is
Thornhill?
ridiculous.
That's a really good signing, boys.
Yep. And I did say that. I just say I couldn't remember Thornhill's name. I said we need to sign the guy out of
I
Kansas
might have a
City.
chubby.
Yeah,
I'm
hold
sorry.
on.
So-
Where's the... Oh, God.
Let's move on from here and actually we did Buffalo, we did the Jets, we did Miami. Let's go to the South. Let's Tennessee Titans.
I'm erectus.
All right, they signed Andre Dillard,
That's a good
long snapper
signing.
Morgan Cox, linebacker Aziz Al-Shair. That's another good signing.
That's okay.
Aiden Key.
Guard,
He's not great, but that's a good
Brunskill,
sign.
And then D-line Arden Key.
I like the Arden Key signing.
I do, too. Damn. Okay.
Does this make this team better?
Yes.
Entirely? I mean...
You kind of.
I think it's very similar to Buffalo. They didn't get worse, in my opinion.
Right in the middle again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because defense has been their strong suit forever.
And
Them grabbing
Vrabel's the coach.
I think we
yes.
all know where they go in the draft. I think they go wide receiver.
Traylon Burks 2.0. Let's go.
which is who?
I can't breathe.
Who's Traylon Burks 2.0?
Anybody that can make it on the field.
That's fair.
I can make it on the field.
I've seen you with your shirt on.
I can still make it on the field. I might die after the first hit, but I
Paint
can
you
make it on the
green,
field.
you might actually look like Gumby.
Oh, buddy.
How about this?
So
If Anthony
what do they
Richardson,
do? What do they do in the draft? Stop your Anthony Richardson.
if he gets taken 1-1, you can pay me like Gumby.
Well, they need a
what does
quarterback.
Tennessee do in the draft? Because they're at 11, right?
Wide receiver.
They need a quarterback.
Or do we go line?
They signing Dillard's big.
Wide receiver.
We
So
need a
that might
tackle still, though.
does it? Did they?
Paris Johnson's not going to be there.
No. It'll be
Bears are taking him.
There's people that have Dewan drop into the 3rd round.
DeJuan Jones. Wow, that's because those people don't know how to watch tape.
No, he's between. I think he's between 10 and like 18.
To be honest, I think they go offensive.
If they need a right tackle, it's DeJuan Jones.
Yeah,
and I think they probably go trenches.
Maybe Jones.
that's
I think Whippler could go.
I mean, there's still a lot of wide receivers
That
out
early?
there, so
I like Luke Whippler. I like Whippler a lot,
Whippler's the first center off the board.
in my opinion. Him or
No, I think he's literally the first center off the board for a lot of mocks.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah.
I don't see more than 2 centers getting taken in the first round.
Let's move on from
Maybe.
here. Let's go to the
I don't know,
Indianapolis
maybe the
Colts.
first.
And breaking news as like an hour and a half, 2 hours ago,
Oh.
Matt Ryan is off that team.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. So they signed edge Taekwon Lewis,
Oh yeah.
linebacker EJ Speed. They re-signed Matt Gay, edge Samson Ebukam, which that's a
No,
good
they
signing.
didn't re-sign Matt Gay. He was a free agent who was with the Rams
Oh yes,
before.
you're right. I
I
apologize.
am speed.
So-
And then wide receiver Ashton Doolin, which I don't even know who that is, but apparently he was on the team last year.
Yeah, he was.
So
They're taking quarterback, so
Yeah.
well, now they
see,
are.
I don't see CJ going because I think CJ either goes
Well,
1 or 2.
It's Will Levis here.
You've been saying it
Nah,
for
you've been
what,
saying Will
probably
Levis
4
for
or 5
months.
weeks. I thought you were
It's
crazy.
Will Levis here.
But I'm gonna be honest. The more and more I watch of the tape of him, because I watch more,
He
and
fits Colts.
and he's
He
not
does.
bad. So I think these guys gain a.
Juwan Thornhill's a 3-year,
It's
21
Juan
million.
Thornhill.
Whatever.
3-year, 23.
21 with 14 guaranteed.
That's it.
That's a great contract. Oh my God.
So as I was saying, I think a lot
Jonathan,
of
take
these.
the camera off me.
I think a lot of these guys gain
Oh
a
my God.
bad
Too bad.
get a bad rap because of the schools they come out of, and you're expecting all these guys to come out of these top schools. And Will Levis came out of Kentucky, right?
Oh, he said he didn't
good.
play a whole lot there. So I mean,
And he's got a cannon.
but he doesn't have a team around him. Like he's not which of his receivers are getting drafted? Which of his guards are getting
This kind
drafted?
of reminds me of
Like,
the Daniel
what-
Jones.
The
when-
Kentucky offense
This reminds me of Daniel Jones
He's
when he was
bad.
taken.
is very, very bad.
What running backs getting drafted? You know what I mean? Like there's nobody on the team getting drafted but him.
When he
But the
had
more and more
Wandale,
tape I watch on
it
him,
was-
just like Anthony Richardson, I don't hate Anthony Richardson as much as I did a month ago.
Exactly,
All right.
because he's actually showing signs of stupid, but
And he's really
All right.
smart with his throws.
So let's go on
Yes,
to the
he is.
Houston Texans. I can't read all this. Case Keenum, quarterback.
do you want me to read it?
Go ahead.
Case Keenum, quarterback, 2 years, 6.25, $4 million guaranteed. He can earn up to 8.25 in incentives.
Good backup
I think
money.
that's a very, very good signing because he has proven he's a capable quarterback in the league. And I didn't know. Oh, they got Noah Brown too. They're expected to sign.
Yeah.
That would be a great pickup. I liked him. He flashed last year with Dallas.
Yep.
Robert Woods that's nothing to me. They overpaid for him. I got to be honest.
You want a veteran?
Yeah, but I mean, he is what is Andrew Beck. Never heard of her. 2 years, 6.75, $4 million guaranteed. I have no idea who that guy is. So the fact he got guarantees is shocking. Scott Quisenberry, who I think was the worst center in the league, they re-signed him.
Kessenberry.
Is it It's
Yeah.
It's Quisenberry.
No, that's Kessenberry.
Kessenberry.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It.
It's all right. Keep going.
Queen.
All right, that's what it looks like. Chase Winovich expected to sign, so it's not confirmed.
No, I think that's confirmed. It's just there's no
Yeah,
contract.
that's-
details.
He's
There's
an
no contract
underrated
details.
edge. However, he's probably more of just a slower outside linebacker.
I think like 4.5 per
Health
year for
issues.
him.
I really liked him coming out of Michigan, which is controversial.
Michigan guys just don't pan out.
Yeah, well, that's
Just health
We don't
issues.
talk about the state up north.
Defensive lineman Hassan Ridgeway, 1 year, $3.25 million, max 4 with incentives. That's not bad. I don't know who that is though. Safety. MJ Stewart.
so the Browns should have never let go.
Love MJ Stewart. He played corner for the Browns. He was like the 4th, 5th corner. He played hard every play. He's got
that dog in him.
He's got that dog in him. I wish they would have brought him back. That sucks. 2 year max 7.5. 1.5 at sign. Yeah, see, he got some money. That's good on him. I hope he plays well.
Ward.
Jimmy Ward, that's a very good signing if that goes through.
Shaq.
And Shaq Mason's
Perfect timing. Texans QB Kyle Allen is signing with the Bills on a 1-year deal.
So they're taking CJ.
Well, they probably. And then Shaq Mason. I mean, so like, okay, so they signed 2 receivers, a tight end. They brought their center back. I mean, they improved their defense. That's a really good free agency so far.
You guys got to remember who they have at wide receiver too, who was out with leukemia. I believe.
The kid out of Bama.
John Mechie.
Yeah, I like
John
Mechie. I
Mechie.
like Mechie coming out. So did Kelly.
Does this make the team better?
Yes.
This
I
team
think
is.
What did they do in the draft at 2 overall?
CJ Stroud.
It's gonna be a quarterback.
Quarterback?
Yeah, quarterback.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. So we just think offense.
Best case is CJ Stroud. Yeah.
I think best case is Will Anderson.
They're 2.
You really?
They're 2.
There's no, if Stroud goes 1,
Stroud's not going 1. I don't think though.
if Stroud goes 1, if they take Bryce Young, I'd run for the hills. None of us like Bryce Young though. So.
No.
And he could be a Drew Brees for all we know. But
You
then
trade down?
Everybody that compares any quarterback to Drew Brees,
They have 2 and 12.
anybody that compares anybody to Drew Brees needs to understand Drew Brees had a horrible first 3 years.
Yes, he did.
So good luck.
You know what's funny is Peyton Manning had a dog shit rookie season,
All these guys did.
and they just forget.
Yeah, but like no.
Everybody
The
forgets.
Chargers moved on from Drew Brees.
I know.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
how bad he was.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was god
Well,
awful.
he did take him to the playoffs 1 year.
You know what's funny is it's coming
the
up on that
Saints-
Baker time too. I'm
All
just
right,
kidding.
let's go into the
Stop it.
Jacksonville Jaguars. Duval.
Stop it.
What's going on in Duval? Quarterback C.J. Beathard. Beathard re-signed as a
Beater.
backup. Tight end Evan Ingram got tagged for non-exclusive, 11.345 or whatever. Defensive lineman Ray Robertson Harris, 3-year, $30 million, and then safety Andrew Wingard. I actually like that signing.
Yeah, I
That
like
is
the
really
Wingard signing.
Yeah, but they still lost. I mean, Robertson Harris isn't going to fill Arden Key, so I mean, like that's. Did they get better? No.
I think they're staying defensively. That's why I think they go defense in the.
They're going to go
draft.
defensive line.
Yep.
John, do you know what their pick is? Can you bring that up, please?
They pick
I don't know off the top of my head. I'm
20th,
sorry. Is it 20 that late?
24th.
Oh, all right. They might.
They might have to trade up if they want to.
I could see them trading up with Seattle at 20, and trying to jump.
You think Seattle drops?
Seattle. Yeah, I think Seattle comes down because they have a pick at 5, and honestly, they got to jump the Chargers because the Chargers got to take an interior defensive guy too. So Kancey might go at 20 to the Jaguars. If not, he's probably going to go 21 to the Chargers.
All right. Let's. You kind of agree with that, Will?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's jump into the West. This is the last division of the day. And let's talk about the AFC West, Johnny.
Which
Kansas City. Talk about the Super Bowl.
What do you mean with
reigning
teams? I thought you knew.
He didn't say
tackle
which
Jawan Taylor signed. Defensive end Tershawn Wharton.
That's a lot of money.
And then edge Charles Omenihu. I love the Omenihu signing.
I do too.
But the issue is they lost one of the best tackles in the league. So
I think it's the
Oh yeah,
same.
because
I
he's still a
think.
free agent.
yep.
I think it's the same
You think Jawan Taylor is just as good?
as Orlando Brown Jr. Yes, I do. Look at their stats from last year.
I'll have to look it up.
They're not much different.
That's gutty. They
talking
lost
about-
Juan
yeah.
Thorner though. They lost a starting safety, so I don't. I mean,
If
So-
I'm the Browns,
Question is, do they get better? Did they get better? And it's
In
really hard to
fairness-
say that considering they're Super Bowl champs.
I think they're exactly where they were at.
Okay.
Because how much better can you get from Super Bowl champs?
Right, I agree. It's
mean-
kind of hard to get much
Yeah.
better.
you think? Okay.
But they did lose a defensive end, right? Because they lost Frank Clark. Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
Frank
Frank Clark
So
and
they lost
Juan
Frank Clark.
Thornhill
Which
as well,
Frank
like
Clark's
you
still
said.
free agent.
That
so.
defense has so far gotten worse.
Yes.
But you
And they
still got
weren't great.
draft.
So at 32 or at 31 overall, what do you guys think they do?
Best defensive player.
Best defensive player
I kid.
available.
I mean, I want to say
How about wide
secondary,
receiver?
Depends
Because they
who's
just
there.
got rid of Juju.
But, yeah, but they traded for a guy
Yeah,
last
but
year.
you're stuck with Tony.
And they
you're
dr-
stuck with Sky Moore.
And they drafted Sky Moore
and you're
last
stuck
year.
with Kelsey.
You
And
know-
none of those guys performed all year.
You know who would fit? really well?
Kelsey definitely performed.
Travis Kelsey performed.
No,
well.
I'm talking wide receiver wise.
But you just said
Yeah, you said Kelsey.
I get it. Kelsey's the
So,
one
you know,
guy.
I
that-
said-
but he's a
no,
tight end.
MVS.
I know I
MVS.
said it earlier today,
Valdez Scantling's the guy you're
but
referring.
you know who fits that system really well?
Like offensively?
Addison.
Hmm?
Addison.
Jordan Addison for the Chiefs?
I liked him a
he's
lot.
another
He's
small guy.
he's scrappy though.
They need a
if-
big guy. They need a
So
guy.
Xavier Hutchinson, 6'3".
No.
They need a guy like Juju.
No, they need a guy like
Xavier Hutchinson.
who's the guy? Who's the
big.
Quentin Johnston?
They need a guy
He's
like
not making
Juju.
it that late.
No, which is sad because he should.
Okay, let's move on from here. Let's go to the Raiders. The Raiders.
Honestly,
just skip over
Quentin
them.
Johnston
All
would.
right, Jimmy G, 3 years, $72 million. Let's shut off the show. This is garbage.
All right, good night, guys.
guys.
Running back Amir Abdullah re-signed. Josh Jacobs on the franchise tag, not exclusive. And then Marcus Epps. I didn't know. I thought the guy was an actor. Safety,
Mike
2
Epps.
years.
That's Mike
12
Epps.
days.
He's hilarious.
They signed wide receiver Jacoby Myers. My wife actually did a movie with him.
Yep.
$33 million. Tackle Brandon Parker, 1 year, $1.5 million.
Wait, like
Linebacker, yeah.
drop
like a
that
kids
on us.
movie or
No, like she did a movie with him.
wait. What
So
kind
that's
of,
how you afford this
hold on.
nice
I
house.
like your wife. What kind of movie
linebacker-
did she shoot?
Robert Spillane, 2 years, $7 million, and then cornerback Brandon Fakison.
It's not an adult movie, right?
Not the movie you're thinking of. Jeez.
Jesus, you have to clarify.
2
You
years,
can't- oh, she shot a
$6.5
movie.
million. Does this make the team better, or does it look the exact same as it did last year because no defense has been added?
I
do you
think
mean no
I think
defense
you
been
answered
added?
your own question with your question.
You just talk. I thought you just named off like 2 corners.
They're nobodies.
Yeah, I mean, like half their signs are no.
And they made their defensive end restructure, Max.
Well,
If I'm Max, I request a trade.
yeah. If
He's
I'm Max,
dying there.
get me out of here,
He'd fit really good in Cleveland.
Offense
would-
looks the same.
buddy. I swear to God,
Offense looks the same.
I'll start handing out HJs.
I-
to Max
you know what?
Crosby on this team.
Let me take this back. Just because I hate the front office doesn't mean I hate the team. I think it looks better.
Yeah, I do too.
This
I
is
think it
ju-
looks better because you
John,
got a
can
wide
you bring the
receiving
Raiders
core.
back up real quick, please?
You got a wide receiving core. Jimmy G is probably going to put up the same numbers as Derek Carr on this roster because it's got way better weapons.
I mean, Spillane's okay.
the only issue is
the corner. I don't know.
oh,
Who
they
the hell.
got
Parker, I don't know.
whatchamacallit? Who's Moreno? Is it
Derek.
no Moreno? They're
No, Sean.
no Moreno. No, like their tight end.
No, I know who you're talking about.
Foster.
I do not.
From Moreau.
Oh, Foster.
He was
Foster.
he was at LSU tight
And
end.
I think that's why they were willing to move on so
I
easily
think
from
that
Darren Waller
they
because
like
Foster
Foster.
Moreau
Well, it's
looks
because of his
good.
contract too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that too.
I think his
they-
contract's more backloaded
So
than
what
anything.
Moreau can
What
also
do-
block.
What do they do in the draft, guys? What do you think?
Defense.
They draft like 9 overall, I think.
So you might be
Eight or
able to
nine.
get
Oh, they drafted 7. I think
seven.
7.
You might be able to get a Will
Actually,
Anderson,
you'll get-
Jalen Carter,
Miles Murphy.
Miles
You'll
Murphy,
you'll get-
Tyree Wilson out of
So
Texas
you
Tech.
think they go DN?
You can get a top
I like
D in there,
Tyree
a
Wilson
top
for
edge.
them, honestly. Opposite side of
Ooh.
Max Crosby, that'd be pretty nasty.
They'd have a good pass rush.
They need to do something.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
let's move on to the Chargers.
Could you see Gonzalez?
move on
going
to the
there?
Chargers, Donnie?
Gonzalez.
All right,
a little
so
too early for me.
notable signings here for the Chargers. Which I don't know if this is notable. They got
Why?
a backup quarterback, and then they signed linebacker Eric Henrich will be signing, and then tackle Trey Pipkins. They still struggle at O-line. I don't know if
That's-
tackle fit. I don't know if Trey Pipkins is that good.
He's not.
Jamal Williams got a $12 million with 8 guaranteed.
12 million a year.
No, 12.
No, 12 for 1 year.
No, 12 for 3 years.
What?
Jamal Williams, 12 million 3.
He's not on the field.
How much
every
is
down.
guaranteed?
8.
But he
just
was
said it.
last year.
I just wanted clarification.
Jamal Williams was
No, DeAndre Swift plays like 2 to 3 downs. Jamal Williams is that 3rd to 4th down back in the end
You're
zone.
telling
guy.
But
me
he's
this
a
dude-
beast when
this
on the
dude
field.
settled?
And
It
he
doesn't
can
matter.
catch.
He's not playing majority of the
Hold
snap.
on.
He'll play majority-
The Lions couldn't bring him back for that? That's
Apparently.
crazy
Who
to
got
me.
him?
The Saints.
Saints.
We broke it on the show.
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't hear Saints.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Damn.
You know why I love that though signing? Because Kamar's probably going to be suspended 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
His time to shine.
Yeah, Jamal,
And
well,
he's
again.
He's
Well,
another
it's not
guy.
his time to shine because he will not get a second contract.
And the
No, he's
49ers
older.
This is it.
the 49ers reached out to Darius Slay's agent.
Show bet.
Oh, that could be dirty.
I think he'll get a second contract.
Seriously? Again?
Jamal?
From the Saints? He's like 29.
He'll get a contract from somebody.
27,
He'll get a contract from.
he's
He
not-
said he's not going to get another contract.
He's not going to get another contract after this.
Yes, he will.
No, 3 years, $12 million.
At 30?
He'll be 30 years old. What, he's going to get a 1 year, $2 million deal?
Still a contract.
Oh, you're
And
Well,
anyway,
you said he
Chargers.
wouldn't
you're
get a
an asshole.
contract.
He
You
didn't
didn't
get
Chargers.
another multi-year contract.
Chargers.
Okay, see,
John's
that's
trying to get out of here.
specification.
Does this make the team better, guys?
No.
No, you're
I
still
mean,
hurting
you're
too
even.
much on O
All
line.
right, what do they do in the draft?
O line. You have to.
They need a tackle.
They
right?
got to protect.
You gotta
him.
protect Herbert.
Slater. They have Slater who got hurt last year.
Rayshon.
Rayshon. Dude's dirty. I do like him. So, I mean, unless they want to just keep Pipkins as like a depth guy, which I don't think so if they're going to sign him to a multi-year deal.
Do you see them maybe taking Luke Whippler?
Interior?
No, I don't know if they need a center.
I can't remember off the top of my head who their center
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who their center is, honestly.
I've been saying wide receiver there just because none of the receivers stay healthy. And
I like receiver.
You got to protect Herbert though.
Or I like Kancey. I like interior defense.
You got to remember, DJ Shark would work for that system because of he's not going to ask for a lot.
no one signed him. I agree, but no one signed him.
That's goofy to me because I
Does
like
he
his
want?
size
Do you think he
and I like
wants
his
too
hands.
much, or do you?
He
There's
got
no
$10
team.
million last year and he was injured. I think he gets less than that.
Yeah, I think
I'm
he
thinking
probably
eight
gets
And,
and a half,
they
right?
just signed 3 receivers for $11 million that are all the same age as him,
Yeah, they're all the same receiver too.
except for Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers is the youngest receiver out of all of them.
Yep.
Let's
get
move
that.
on to the Denver Broncos.
Oh, man.
Stidham also just officially signed his contract.
All right, Stidham is the backup to Russell Wilson. Tight end Chris Manhertz signing. I don't know why they had a rookie tight end that showed up last year.
Yeah, like Dulcich.
Goba.
Guard Ben Powers, Mike McGlinchey tackle. Both
like
those
that.
make that line way better. And
Yep.
they focus
Zach
on that.
Allen's another good guy.
Defensive line, Zach
I
Allen.
like Zach Allen, came out of
Alex
Boston College.
Singleton, another good guy.
wanted the
Running
Browns
back,
to take him.
Samaje Perine. That cleans up the running back room.
Oh shit!
Perine's a dependable guy.
That opens
And
the
then
door in Cincy. Ooh.
Michael Burton, 1-year deal. So,
Sean Payton did come out and say that it'll be a split carry back role.
that's what he's always done.
He has to.
So P. Ryan would work
And
perfect.
I think he's not getting rid of Murray.
And P. Ryan is a much better blocker than Javonte.
So one other thing to put
Javonte
here,
might
just
not play
because
this
I
year.
want to bring this up for you. 2nd round, Hendon Hooker, Denver
To the
Broncos.
Broncos?
He's the same guy as Russell, a little bigger, same play style,
I get it. Everybody called me crazy. I mean, he's going
same
second.
play style.
Everybody's saying 3rd, 4th round. Now, I've been saying Hendon Hooker's going 1st, 2nd for a while. I like him.
What do they do in the draft?
We
in the
have
first
been
round,
saying
guys?
that
What
is
do
a
they do in the
combined
draft
take.
first round, though, guys? What does this mean for them in the first round?
First
the Denver
round.
Broncos pick at.
They don't have one.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry.
They don't have
Brain fart.
My apologies.